Hello everyone out there. My name is TD Maverick, but you can call me TD Maverick. So, yep, and this is my first ever video on YouTube. So, I'm a rookie getting into the game. So, my videos won't be, up to snuff, compared to the other guys, but who else's videos are amazing on the first ever video, so can't blame me for that. So but I'll try though. What I'm basically going to be doing here. I'm just going to be just giving my opinion, my voice on just things that I want to talk about. So I could talk about not only what I'm going to talk about now, which is FIFA versus PES, but I could talk about anything I feel, anything I see in the news and anything. But I'm gonna say it now though. These videos will not be the most visually appealing videos. They're basically just gonna be me talking. But I'm gonna try and make it entertaining and all of that. But if you're not someone who likes that, then I suggest you click on the big red X at the top of your screen and just go and make a sandwich or something. And the rest, just I'll try to make it entertaining. I'll try to, like I said, I'll try to be entertaining. But basically, I'm just gonna go straight into this. This is basically my breakdown on FIFA versus Pro. I call it Pro, but most people call it PES. The rivalry, as you want to speak. And I've been someone who, as I'm sure most have been, just a PES fanboy. I've played all the PESs, from ISS Pro, Pro Evolution 1, on the PS1, on the PS2, and now on the Xbox 360. And as most people will agree, PES 5 and PES 6 are two of the greatest football games ever made. In contrast, FIFA, what they were doing during that time, I do not know. I mean, that they had that FIFA, I think it was FIFA 04, where they had that off the ball system, which was terrible. It was terrible. It didn't work. It wasn't practical. It's like you couldn't even maneuver it on your thumb, on your controller. It was so odd. It was a good game, but it just came at the wrong time. Like PES just destroyed it, man. It was so much of a better game. But as most people will agree, when it came to FIFA 09, I do believe that was the FIFA that got everyone, onto the FIFA bandwagon. I know it got me on the FIFA bandwagon. I'm not helped by the fact that PES was pretty much it fell off badly during it was PES 2008 and 2009. It just didn't cope well. It didn't cope well at all with the jump to the next generation of consoles, which is Xbox 360 and PS3. Whereas FIFA seemingly got better as it got onto the next generation, as there was more emphasis on graphics and all of that, where PES just couldn't compete basically, and not added the gameplay was so. But FIFA 09, my opinion, that was one of the greatest. In fact, that was the greatest FIFA ever made. I mean, it just had everything. I mean, online, you could be playing it for hours. I did play it for hours. I got on the leaderboards, got top 500 or so. Played it day in, day out. With my friends, we'd be just doing late night sessions and clubs. What many will agree was probably the greatest mode in FIFA 09. I mean, you played as the real teams, not as your virtual pro, which was one of the biggest gimmicks I've ever seen in a sports game. It was just straight football. I mean, you played as you could play as your any. It was just basically you could play as the real teams. Real Barcelona versus real Real Madrid, real AC Milan versus real Arsenal. The real players, and that's what was fun. I don't know why EA never got that, and instead they completely ruined that with their virtual pro system, which they implemented in FIFA 10, which just basically, if it was not broke, don't fix it. It wasn't broke, so why did they do it? If anything, they should have had two modes. One was virtual pro and one was the regular clubs, which was, I love that mode. That was one of my favorite modes, you know. But in general, the jump to FIFA 10, you know, originally when I thought, okay, originally what I thought was this was gonna be FIFA 09, but you know, but ironed out all the bugs and all that. I heard about 360 dribbling. I was like, wow, this is gonna be like the next big thing. This is gonna be amazing. I played it for I got it on release day. Played it for about 2 weeks, and I didn't like it, man, at all. Like, I mean, online was terrible. I mean, there was lag, the lob exploits were just horrible. You could be lobbing from outside the box. The keeper would not stay on his line. Terrible goals, cheap goals. It just wasn't fun. It wasn't, like, I was not happy with that game. Manager mode wasn't fun. It wasn't really that fun in FIFA 09, but it had the online and clubs to balance it out. FIFA 10, terrible. Basically, after 2 months, I barely played that game. I only played it with my friends and every once in a while, but for the most part, didn't play it at all. Didn't even touch it. In fact, I traded it in about, I would say, summer of 2010, which was coincidentally the time which I picked up PES 10, and I'll move on to that later. FIFA 11, 2 days I got tired of it. That game is not fun at all. Any little fun that was there with FIFA 10 is gone with FIFA 11. It's basically purely graphics now. It's terrible in my opinion. I mean, it's not terrible, but you know, I know fanboys are gonna jump down my throat when I say that it's terrible, but you know, the gameplay, it just isn't fun, you know. You could be scoring the same goals, the same cheap cutbacks. There's more emphasis on cutbacks in FIFA 11 than ever before. And you know, the gameplay is just not satisfying. I mean, the computer is cheap now. I mean, EA are gonna say it's challenging, but no, it's not. It's cheap. I mean, they score cheap goals. They defend like beasts for the whole game. Basically, everything that makes football fun is not. It's just not in FIFA. I mean, and it's sad. It's sad to say it, but it's the truth, in my opinion, at least. Which brings me on to Pro. Now, as I just got tired of FIFA, you know, my friend told me I'll go and play this Pro 2010. You know, and you know, I was wary at first. I tried it. I wasn't really liking PES 10 at first. After 2 weeks or so, and in my opinion, that is the thing about PES 2010 and PES 2011. I played it for 2 weeks, and I got it. Like, I got it. Like, I realized why the game is so good. And I think Konami, like, they've been trying to say it, but like, no one really like understands it. But true fans of PES know what I'm saying when I say that PES is a game that you need to put time into. There is a learning curve, but when you put time into it, the game becomes so good. The goals become so satisfying. You almost never score the exact same 2 goals. And the goals are satisfying. Like, that's what EA need to capture. They need to capture the goals being satisfying. There's been so many times I've been playing Master League, you know, I'll be playing tough game, Arsenal versus Blackburn, 0-0 for the whole game, Blackburn keeping me out, you know, I can't do anything. The 90th minute, I get a run through, Archiving passes to Van Persie in the 90th minute, bang, top corner with Van Persie, 90th minute. I'm not gonna lie, there's been a few times I've slid on the floor and doing an actual football celebration after scoring some of these goals. That is the true emotion of football, which PES PES got, FIFA didn't. The emotion of PES, and that's what I think FIFA, if they can get that in their game, then they will be the top dog. Like, they will not be dethroned. But for the moment, the game PES has a soul. Like, it has that feeling about it that you play it and you feel like you're actually playing football. I mean, people are gonna say, "Oh, the gameplay is this and that. Gameplay, the shooting is bad, the running is bad." But it feels like it's actually a challenge. You're playing football, you know. But FIFA is like, it's just like I said. There's no soul in FIFA anymore, in my opinion. Like, it's too corporate, too stiff now. And I haven't even talked about the depth, the sheer depth in PES Master League. I mean, Master League in PES 2010, I played it to about 2020, non-stop. So much depth in that Master League, so much depth, so much. You can be playing it for so long. Manager mode, one season, I want to put the game down. I'll be lucky if I even get to January transfer window in manager mode in FIFA before I put the game down. Master League, and then you can buy players reborn. I've bought Henry reborn, age 16, in my Arsenal youth team. Then PES gets it. PES gets it. You know, I'm running out of time now, but like I just said, PES gets it, and for that reason, that is why I prefer PES to FIFA. If FIFA can get back to FIFA 09, if they can get that, I don't know what they just need to get back to it. I don't know how they can do it, but if they can just get back to it, they've got a winner. But for as long as they keep making PES 10, FIFA 10, FIFA 11, and FIFA 12, it's gonna be the same game, and I'm just not gonna buy it. I'm gonna be honest. I know EA don't care about me. I'm one man. Millions is still gonna break records, so whatever. I'm not buying it. I might buy it in maybe February or so, when, you know, just when I'm tired of playing all my other games. But for the moment, the game's not fun. It's a simulation, good graphics, whatever. I'm not having fun with it, which is all it boils down to. For that reason, PES gets the nod over FIFA. That was my rant, my ramblings, whatever. If you liked it, then, you know, comment, leave your feedback, and so that'll, you know, if I get good feedback, then I'll do more of these. Maybe not about PES and FIFA, but, you know, about something else. But I just want to hear people's comments. If you didn't like it, I can't. What can you say? It's my opinion. I stand by that. And yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Bye.